More celebrities chaos incoming, bad questions, wrong names, and enough awkwardness to fill a trophy case. Get ready to cringe laugh. 1. Paris Hilton walks out. This Rocky 2011 interview started off light with nosy cats interrupting the scene, but soon became prickly when Kim Kardashian entered the conversation. ABC's Dan Harris spoke with Paris Hilton about her numerous stalkers and ditzy public persona, but encountered a severe case of stink eye once he questioned the fleeting fame of the entrepreneurs. Hilton looked off camera for guidance, while Harris threw up a white flag with a knowing smile. The two hugged it out, but ABC ultimately mocked Ms. Paris during their intro segment to the piece.
Is it true that when you're not on camera that your voice drops and you're much more serious?
Definitely. I think it's a character that I developed for The Simple Life. They wanted someone who is an airhead and kind of had the baby voice, so that's a character that I had to do and continue to do for 5 seasons.
Why do you work so hard?
I like being able to do whatever I want, to buy whatever I want, and to not have to ask for permission from my parents. Like I've seen some of my other friends who, you know, they're adults, but they live like children.
Times that the people who have followed in your footsteps, like Kim Kardashian, are overshadowing you?
No, not at all.
There's been some talk about the ratings in the show being low. Has that upset you?
No.
Never a feeling of, do you ever worry about your moment having passed? You want to wrap up?
2. Mel Gibson's gone to the dogs. After his 2006 drunk driving arrest, the actor took several years off but returned to the spotlight for the 2010 thriller Edge of Darkness. During an interview with veteran entertainment reporter Sam Rubin to promote the flick, Gibson took offense when his alleged anti-Semitic tirade was brought up and shot back at the reporter with a sharp retort. Some interpreted the comment to mean Gibson was accusing Rubin of a bias against him due to his own Jewish heritage. However, Rubin politely smiled but later expressed his anger, while Gibson moved on to more equally awkward interviews.
You tell me, this has been your first film for how long?
What's 7 years, 8 years, 7 or 8 years to star in, to be in front of the camera. I chose to sort of walk away about 8 years ago because I felt I was getting a bit stale. And I came back with this because, I just felt it was time to get back in the saddle. Enough time had gone by. And honestly, it was the best piece of writing I'd seen.
Some people are going to welcome you back, and other people are going to be like, he should never come back.
Why?
Because of what happened before.
What happened before?
The remarks that were attributed to you.
That were attributed to me,
yeah.
That I didn't necessarily make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But, I gather you have a dog in this fight.
Pardon me?
You have a dog in this fight? Or are you being impartial?
You tell me, I'm trying to be impartial, I guess.
Okay. Well, I'm back. And I hope it works out. And I hope people will graciously accept me back.
See, now, when I left that interview, I was mad at myself, first, to be honest, because I simply didn't initially understand what he meant when he said, you have a dog in this fight.
What's your interest in
And
this
then a few
fight?
seconds later, when I did understand, I didn't speak up and say that as both a Jew and as a human being, I was really offended by what he said in 2006. And while there have been plenty of reports of private apologies and making amends, it never really seemed to me that he apologized, nor, as he did when we spoke, did it seem that Gibson contested the remarks, like he didn't actually say them. So frankly, I'm still conflicted, and I should have told him. Audiences, of course, will vote with their wallets and their feet when the movie opens at the end of the month.
Yeah, being defensive is not the best way to handle things sometimes, huh?
I guess not. I mean, I know.
You know what, though? When you sat in front of him, what you didn't say said more. Mm-hmm. I think.
Yeah.
You know what?
Right.
Yeah. Very well done.
Perfect.
3. Britney Spears brought to tears billed as no holds barred. Interviewer Diane Sawyer had no issues coming down on Spears for some of the provocative aspects of her public image. While discussing some of the then recent bad PR Spears received at various public events, Spears breaks down crying and requests applause. They move on to discussing Spears' relationship with Justin Timberlake, and Sawyer presses her on her responsibility in that relationship's end. It's clear Spears is uncomfortable and even directly calls it out.
Year. You've had a year that would test a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Illness in the family. Mm-hmm. A breakup. This spasm of publicity about what happened from Mexico to London.
It was pretty rough, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Ah, weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. Strong Brittany. Yeah, it was a weird time. Ew, I'm embarrassed. Can we stop?
4. No time for jokes. Reality TV is frequently characterized as fake, but sometimes things get real, a little too real. Shannon Tweed and Gene Simmons made an appearance on Joy Behar's show to promote the new season of their reality show, where a poorly timed joke brought everything to a standstill. Tweed is clearly not having it due to some questionable behavior from Simmons' rock and roll lifestyle. Behar is legit confused by the interaction between the guests. After Tweed walks off the set, Simmons is upset with the angle Behar went with, leaving the host having to defend herself. Sometimes you just have to read the room, Gene.
How's your back, Gene?
my back is good. My schmeckle, not so much.
That's very nice of you to joke about.
It's a joke. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Rude.
She's
so
done
rude.
with you.
It's so rude for you to joke about it.
I was
Really
just
funny.
joking
Thank
because
you.
she's a comedian.
Here, these back on. It suits you.
Thanks for the question.
I'm sorry. You're blaming it on me? Don't put this on me. This is all yours.
You did the entire setup. Please come back here.
No, you joke about it, and it's not funny.
Well, I'm trying to make you feel a little more comfortable.
So it's possible that she's done with you, Jane. How do you feel about it?
Well, I hope not.
You hope not.
Please come back.
Shannon, you want to come back? I don't really. She doesn't. She's mad. She's mad.
I'm tired.
Good setup, Joyce.
Don't blame me for this.
Well,
I thought that that's what we were talking about.
you're going to talk about our new season.
See, here's the problem with a person in my position. A lot of these reality shows are they're bullshit. I don't know if it's true or not. So I thought that this is a game. Now it turns out that it's really true.
No, this is...
I really thought this was part of the
no, this is actually happening to us.
The so-called reality show shtick. Because
No.
I don't, am I supposed to believe everything I see on a reality show? So I thought you were kidding, and I see that you are not.
No.
So it's not a pretty...
Shannon, come back!
She's mad because you made a joke about it.
I was trying to lighten the mood, and
She was not having it.
Yeah.
5. Cara Delevingne is tired? Sometimes people are on a different vibe, and it's something the hosts of a local news morning show don't seem to understand. They start off asking Delevingne if she's had time to read the book for the movie Paper Towns she's there to promote. She gives a sarcastic answer, eliciting laughter from the hosts. Things go downhill from here as one of the hosts point-blank calls out Delevingne for not appearing excited enough, and another commenting that she seems irritated. She handles the situation as well as she can while they agree to end the interview. Once over, the hosts continue to take digs at her. If they thought that insulting someone to their face would improve things, they were wrong.
Much more. Cara Delevingne is in the movie. She joins us live from New York City to talk about Paper Towns. Cara, good morning.
Hey.
Hi, how you doing?
We're doing all right. Nice to have you here. So the movie is based on a best-selling book by John Green. You play Margot, the star character there. Did you get a chance? The book is taught, I know, in a lot of high schools and such. Did you get a chance to read it, or do you even have time to sit and read? These days you're so busy.
No, I never read the book or the script, actually. I kind of winged it.
Yeah.
No, of course, I love the book.
Nice
I think
try.
the book's amazing. John Green is an incredible author, so really, if you haven't read his books, you should. Don't miss them.
I saw you in London talking a couple weeks ago on TV, and you seemed a lot more excited about it than you do right now. Are you just exhausted?
Oh, no. I mean, I'm still very excited. The premiere was last night. It was an emotional night. It felt like the end of an era, but I'm not any less excited than I was a couple of weeks ago.
Well,
Maybe I had a bit more energy. It's the morning.
you do seem a bit irritated. Perhaps it's just us.
Yeah, I think it's just you.
I think it probably is us. Well, then on that note...
We figured as much. We figured as much.
We'll let you go then. How about that?
All
We'll
right.
let you go take a little nap, maybe get a Red Bull. How about that?
Cara Delevingne, thank you so much for your time. Paper Towns coming out too. She's also in that Taylor Swift video, Bad Blood. Everybody probably recognizes her from that as well.
Yes, rush out and see it, won't you?
It's a good movie. That's so funny. Let's tune in and see what you... Oh, they went to bars.
Wow. She was in a mood. Jeez Louise, everything
I thought she was being sarcastic on purpose. I thought she was trying to be funny, but
I
then
think
she wasn't.
I don't know. I think she was just a little irritated. I mean, these guys, they sit through all these interviews from 800 TV stations, but still.
You make $5 million for 6 weeks worth of work. You can pretend to talk to Good Day Sacramento with some oomph.
Well, how about you? You tell us about this movie, because I saw the trailers and I don't really understand what's going on. Did I read the book?
We were kidding. Like, we were having fun with you.
She was so peppy on UK. She said, "Oh, it was delightful, Rolf. I love playing this part. I love working with Burberry."
A romp.
Anywho, let's have to shake that one off and move on. All right.
You might have to skip the meds if you have high cholesterol.
We're out. Who made you want to crawl under a chair? Comment, like, and get ready for your next cringe fix.